What is going on, guys? B-Man27 here, and welcome back to another video. Today I have a really interesting video where we're going to be comparing the old starting like cutscenes when you enter into a map for all the old maps that are featured in Zombies Chronicles and compare them to the new intros, or oftentimes it's just like a static image of the maps in Zombies Chronicles. So we're going to start this one off with Noctur and Toten. I'm going to be playing the old ones first, then I'm going to play the new ones and kind of give some commentary about it. And yeah, so we'll head right into Noct. Alright, so this one probably has the biggest differences out of all of the other starting cutscenes. So the original Noct cutscene, it starts off with just your dude like breathing really heavily and just like and as the zombie slowly gets closer, the dude starts breathing heavier and whatever. Then the zombie comes and it comes up and says Nazi zombies. And then in the new one, it's actually quite a bit different. So it does have like enhanced graphics. It does actually look better, but instead of having breaths, it has heartbeats, which I kind of like the addition of breaths, because honestly, like, heartbeats are used way too much with this sort of thing. So like having the dude breathing heavily it's actually more realistic, because you wouldn't hear the dude's heartbeat very, like, unless you're like right up to his chest, but you'd hear him breathing. Also, in the new one, it has, instead of Nazi zombies, it says Call of Duty zombies instead of Nazi zombies, which is kind of disappointing that it's not as accurate as it is to their original. But I mean, I guess nowadays you can't necessarily have Nazi, and I don't know, I guess they just censored it. Like in Kino der Toten, all the swastikas are now replaced with whatever the new symbol is. I don't know what it's called, but it's not just like the regular good old swastika everyone knows and loves. But this is the same sort of thing, so I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It does have like the same old effect, but the Call of Duty is just regular. Like honestly, I could make that. Like I could go in to just like a video, like I go into Sony Vegas, put a black thing over where it says Nazi, and then just put the Call of Duty symbol over it, and it's pretty easy. The zombies thing is the same, except I think it's a little bit faster. I don't know, I'll compare the two right now. But whatever, it's still a pretty cool one. And so yeah, let's go on to Verrückt. Alright, so with the Verrückt cutscenes, they're really similar. They're just like static images, but the images are different. And with the new one, it has like a song playing that's kind of interesting. I don't know where the song has come from, but with the old one, it's just like the Verrückt map with all the perks and stuff on it, with like all these images, and there's no music playing in the background. It's just like you hear the sound for when you click the button, it makes a sound, and then it kind of fades out, and then it's just blink until you spawn into the map. So for the new one, there's actually a new image that is used rather than the old World of War Verrückt one. And actually, I think it is the remaster from like Black Ops 1. It is the same image, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's a little different, but when I was kind of researching into this topic a little bit, and I think they were the same image. And there is a little bit of music, which I mean is kind of strange music, but I mean it is better than just nothing. So I think that's a good enough look at the Verrückt stuff. Now let's go on to Shino Numa. Alright, so with the Shinonuma one, it's kind of the same exact situation with Verrucht. All the old cutscene is, it's not even a cutscene, it's just a static image of it's a map of the map, and it's got the pictures of all 4 of our characters on there, which you know is pretty neat. It's not really that big of a deal, really. With the new one, I'm pretty sure it's the same image as they use in Black Ops 1. For the remaster of Shinonuma, again, same thing with Verrucht. And again, just like Verrucht, in the new one, there is added music, which is pretty neat. I actually like that a lot better than silence. So yeah, honestly, there isn't very much to say about the Shinonuma one, just different pictures, added music, that's basically it. So yeah, let's go on to the next one, which is Kino der Toten.
Entry 741021! Perhaps this station will hold the key to the real goals of Group 935. I still do not trust my unconventional allies, but they are of great use to me. But I digress. Who would have thought the MDT was capable of time travel? How many stations does this group have? Where did that little girl disappear to? Only time will tell what new questions await us in this theater of the damned. Entry 741021! Perhaps this station will hold the key to the real goals of Group 935. I still do not trust my unconventional allies, but they are of great use to me. But I digress. Who would have thought the MDT was capable of time travel? How many stations does this group have? Where did that little girl disappear to? Only time will tell what new questions await us in this theater of the damned.
Alright, so with Kino, there's like nothing to talk about. Honestly, I compared them side to side. Even the background, I'm pretty sure was the exact same. Like, I'm sure that they just used the exact same audio as they did with the original. Which, I mean, I guess there's no point in like going back and changing the audio, like re-recording it, because it's fine. Like, it sounds pretty good. Not really that much of a difference. Like, the background sound, like I said, was like pretty much the same. The record scratch at the end was the same. Only thing is like is basically like the loading. Like with the Black Ops 1 loading, there's like the little Treyarch symbol that like spins around and it flips from in between being Black Ops and Treyarch, you know, that thing. Also, I kind of apologize for the original Kino one. I had to record on my computer, which is complete trash, and so it was like lagging a little bit. The audio was not very good, like it kept cutting out a little bit. At one point the thing lagged, which you could barely notice, but the little loading thing stopped spinning. So, but I mean, that's basically it. Kino is probably the most similar one, thinking back on him. So yeah, there isn't very much more to talk about with Kino, so let's get right into Ascension. Honestly, Ascension, same situation, like it's the same song that plays, same pictures, just like updated a little bit. Same with basically all of the other Black Ops 1 ones. In fact, actually for Shangri-La and Moon, I'm not even going to like give commentary on the ones I show you because they're exact same, just the picture's different. Not very much of a point in just wasting your time by saying the same thing I'm saying now. So there you go. Here is Shangri-La and Moon without any commentary after them. fun fact about the Origins cutscene, there is zero difference, I'm pretty sure. It's the same exact trailer that plays, it's just obviously the audio and stuff, or not the audio, like the loading thing, as with all of them, are different. It's the same exact cutscene that I'm not gonna actually show you again because it's like really long and there's really no point, because they're the exact same. So yeah, as far as I know, they're the exact same. Maybe there's slight differences, but honestly, it's the same. There's not really a point in like showing you both side by side, because first of all, they're super long and they're the same. So yeah, so anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video and you found it helpful and like informative, and that you were actually like trying to find out what these new cutscenes look like, because they are pretty cool. That they are like super similar to the original, but also like better and different. The Noct one is obviously like the biggest change, then probably the Verrucht and Shinonuma. Black Ops 1 were really similar, and then Black Ops 2 was just like the exact same. So I guess the older the map was, the more different the new cutscene was. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and go ahead and share it. Usually I don't say to share, but go ahead and tweet it out on Twitter. Do whatever you want. Show to a friend even. I don't know. Whatever. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.